video is coming out very early after the game ended. You know why? Because I didn't fucking record after the game. It is between the second and third period. The goals are 4 to the Philadelphia Flyers and 0 for your Winnipeg Jets. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Zachary Nolan. Lovely to have you here. Wish it could be under better circumstances. But nonetheless, please leave a like on the video. Not for the game. No, not for the game. For this video, please, we'd appreciate it. We really do care. Just, we're not in a great mood right now. So, the Winnipeg Jets collapse has begun. I've held off saying it. I'm saying it. The Jets don't know how to score. It is a common, all too common feeling. The Jets get up to an early start in the season, everyone catches up, and the Jets don't change. Why does this team never change? Well, it's because we were so successful in the first half of the season. We don't want to change. Think of the chemistry, of the connections, of the good chem. No, bullshit. Absolutely awful. So let's get into this period. We will talk more. We'll talk more about the problems in this game. Brossoit is in, Earson's in. I don't think Brossoit has played awful tonight. I can't say if he lets in any bad goals in the third, because I'm debating whether to watch it. But let's just go through the shitty goals, shall we? Holy shit, the Manitoba Moose suck. They are in last in the Central. They're just showing this as well. So here's the first one. God damn it! Damn it! You could see the panic on Neal Pionk's face when he went, oh shit, I have lost my man. God. So where does this break down? Pionk gets cut around, and okay, I don't like Velarde on this cover, because Velarde has to realize there's no lane for that guy to skate to the net, so he's got to just keep his man. He gets off his man and just lets him just linger into the crease. Welcome back. By the way, welcome back to the team, Logan Stanley. He looked awful, and I understand he looks awful because he's rusty, but also he looks awful because, fun fact, he's not good. He's not good. I bet he's a great human being, but he's not a great hockey player. At least not in this system. But yeah, no. What's the problem in the first goal? Neal fucking Pionk. Neal Pionk and Gabe Velarde have a awful time on this first goal. So first, Neal Pionk almost gets burned just clean around the net, cutting around the defender to the net. But then Velarde pulls a Scheifele, or a Blake Wheeler, or a Patrick Laine. An old classic of, I'm going to stand in the high slot area, even though the man I'm covering is right in front of the fucking net. Just backdoor pass it in. The second goal is also dumb. By the way, Neal Pionk, not a good game tonight. This one goes off him.
The puck's already in the net. I went, oh, I have to get off Twitter to turn on my recording. Puck's already in the net. We're losing again, lads. We're getting shut out. Where the fuck is the structure? Where's the structure, lads?
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so happy. Hey, Zach, how's Neal doing without Brendan Dillon to keep him honest? Not fucking good! Not good at all. And now let's get to the third goal, because before we get into the problems, let's just show what happened. The third goal's here. Fuck. I think Schmidt gets hit in the face somewhere, because he grabs his face, and the play goes on, which is fine, because it's totally loud. This game is over.
First period's not even over, but the game is. The game is over. Ouch. Yep. Fuck.
So, what's went wrong with this? Horrid defensive structure. The team is cratering in their own zone. This team shrinks. They play like they're constantly shorthanded in the sense that they're trying to play almost a tight box. But fun fact, a box doesn't have 5 fucking sides to it. So I don't really know what they're trying to do. They're always constantly letting guys into the house area. They're not clearing pucks properly. They're focusing almost half the time on taking the player's stick instead of going for the puck, which as a defenseman, you need to have that you need to make those judgment calls on when to swipe the puck away and when to take the man. And it is not enough times where they're making the right call on them. They're either puck watching when they shouldn't be, or they're trying to take away the player who only needs to deflect it to get the puck to where he wants it to be. I can't believe we have to stress this so much. What's the problem with the offense? Well, it didn't fucking show up in the first period, lads. Actually, it still hasn't shown up. We're still waiting for it to get off the plane. It ain't here. I don't, and also, too, another argument. So first off, I hate our top line right now. Why is Kyle Connor there? If you looked at the sample size, why didn't you fucking keep Nikolai Ehlers there? You had Ehlers there, and it's literally like, okay, what are you doing? You're grabbing dishes? Yeah. You don't need to, Dad.
Running the dishes.
How do you feel about this game?
Well, not quite as animated as you, but it's not the game they need to play. So.
Thanks, Dad. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's Papa Nolan. But yes, no, it's to quote Jamie Nolan, not great. Not a great hockey game. Where was I saying? Oh, yes. So how do you look at the time Ehlers spent on the top line and go, we don't need that? What? I'm sorry? Why don't you need that? He was amazing on the top line. He's a driving force offensively and a defensively responsible forward. And when people go like, oh yeah, but what about the chemistry? What fucking chemistry? Have you watched this team in the offensive zone? Actually watch this team in the offensive zone. The passing is god awful. Dog shit passing. I have never seen, half the time, the Flyers don't even need to do anything because we'll get that puck out of the zone ourselves. The amount of times that I see the puck get thrown into the bench, gone out of play, get absolutely thrown right into an easy place for the goalie to cover it, all because we don't know how to fucking pass tape to tape. Too many times. And honestly, all of these lines should be in a blender. At this point, you start it from square one. Start it over. Act like you're making a goddamn new team and work from the ground up. There is no structure right now on this team. This team is cratering down to earth like a goddamn fucking meteor. You need to figure it out. Here's the fucking shorthanded goal. What the fuck are you doing? I left to get a drink because I'm like, oh, the Jets are on the power play. It's time to get set up. Nope. 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 Lovely. Love that. Now, with the second period over, what time is it? Moose Watch! All right, let's talk about something that's only slightly better. Moose didn't play today, so they can't hurt me. But they did make 2 roster moves. So, first off, Thomas Caron got dropped back down to Norfolk a couple days ago. He had a pretty good run with Manitoba Moose. Brett Kemp has been released from his AHL tryout contract. He recorded 2 assists in 10 games. Honestly, I was fine with him. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he's a guy the Jets revisit, or the Moose revisit in the offseason, as I feel like a lot of their AHL only contracts are due to not be extended, given the fact that the team has really struggled. But yeah, no, he was good for what he was, honestly. I knew that this was going to be a loan deal and not a permanent fix, especially with the Moose getting healthy. They now have Axel Jonsson-Fjallby has been brought down to the Manitoba Moose. He cleared waivers, which was not surprising in the slightest. Again, why did we put Declan Chisholm down first, especially with where we're at? But yeah, no, they're fine. They also had the All-Star game where Kyle Capobianco and Brad Lambert went, and then here are some clips from that. Check it out.
Kind of a contagious energy to you. You're really enjoying this, and it's also felt like the players are enjoying it as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're supposed to have fun. Nice goal there by the boys. So this kind of energy you're seeing right now, what it's about, right? So you got to enjoy yourself, whether it's an All-Star game or a regular season, and I'm just happy to see the guys smiling.
I know the kids are back home in Texas. Your wife Megan is here, though, enjoying the couple of days. How important is it to be able to enjoy these type of moments?
And Christensen, another opportunity. This time, Jesper Wallstedt equal to the task. Back at the other end, another goal from the Central, who just continue to light the lamp. Wow. They're 2 for 2, and that was a nice finish from Brad Lambert.
If you're thinking that last name sounds familiar, it's certainly true. It's Lane Lambert's his uncle, former coach of the New York Islanders. Ross, his dad, played in Europe, was a heck of a player as well. Hockey runs in the Lambert family, and what a nice finish by Brad.
And yeah, and so that was great. And now I'm not even going to comment on the third period because I didn't fucking watch it. I didn't watch it as of this recording. However, if the Jets score, we'll put it here. And if the Flyers score, we'll hold it a couple seconds so that my editing doesn't have to get too willy-nilly here, you know. Ho ho. But if the Flyers score, then we'll put it here. Lovely. Awesome. Now, with that out of the way, the Jets still lose this game. There's no shot the Winnipeg Jets are getting 4 goals in the third period. I don't even think they're getting 2. I'll be surprised if they get 1. They're not getting 3. But yeah, no. Also, and here's another thing. My God, if I have to hear Kevin Sawyer for the 3rd game in a row in 2 nights say how, you know, this team has got behind the 8 ball, but you know what they're not doing? They're not blaming each other. They know what they need to do, and they know how to do it well. I think I'm going to jump out a window again. Yes, I said again. I've done it before. But yeah, no. Also, not lost on me. The Flyers have a good team. The Flyers do have a good team. I will say that before I wrap this up. Actually, let's first quickly talk about the women's side of hockey.
Women! 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 Women!
So, for the women's side of hockey, we actually have no games yet because they went from weekend to weekend. And if you watched the last video, you know that Montreal, PWHL Montreal, has been on the rise, has actually overtaken Minnesota for the top spot. And looking like some early contenders helped a lot by Laura Stacey, Marie-Philippe Poulin, Aaron Ambrose, and many others. The only thing that I can think of for women's hockey news that is relevant was they played the rivalry series. USA currently leads that series 3-1. However, I can't show you the clips because it was on TSN, like on the broadcast, so I think they will definitely copyright me for that. And it's just not goddamn worth it. Go watch it yourself. I don't do it justice. But Canada won 4-2, so that was great to see, honestly. Now the series is 3-2, which is nice. But yeah, that's the Miss Manitoban moments. Thank you so much for checking out that. But no, not lost on me is the Flyers. They are a good team. Oh, God, they're looking to avoid the same fate. They're showing the statistics now of last year's Jets and how they crumpled. And I'm scared. They've noticed. But, we'll see. We'll see. Flyers have a good team. Honestly, I think they'll make the playoffs this year. They might still be selling, though, because I think there's a lot of guys that they don't plan on keeping in the fold long term, and they can still make some prospect to make some upward development through there. So, yeah, This game is goddamn awful. Hope you enjoyed the video, though, and I hope... And I really want to hear your guys' comments down below. I want to see your guys' comments. I just want you... What's the problem? Like, enunciate to me what you think is the problem, because I will listen. This team is beginning to drive me insane. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, don't forget, please do subscribe, leave a like, and we will see you next time where your Winnipeg Jets host the Pittsburgh Penguins again. Oh boy.
One, Nikolai Ehlers chips it through.